Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a Deepika Padukone inspired makeup look from her recent movie Tamasha. And starting with the skincare, I'm first going to spritz my face with the Vichy Thermal water, and then I'm following it up with the True White Emulsion, I believe, and I'm going to apply it all of my face and work it in. Both of these products have been refrigerated because so that they just relieve me of the puffiness of my face, because it just removes all kind of inflammation and soothes the skin really well if it's refrigerated. Next, for my puffy eyes, I'm going to use the Garnier roll on, and I'm just going to use it all across my lids, and then I'm going to use Bodyography primer. Now I'm using the primer 10 minutes after the skincare, so keep that in mind. And I'm going to use it in my T-zone and inner cheeks where most of my pores lie, because Deepika is doing flawless in this look. So primer is important, but in case you don't have primer, just go in with the BB and CC cream. It works just as well. Just don't use a lot of it. Next, I'm going to use the True Match Concealer from L'Oreal. This is in the shade Deep 678, and I'm going to use it under my eyes, like on the dark circles, over my lids, around the mouth area, and any other individual spots and blemishes. And then I'm going to use a dome shaped brush, and I'm going to pat and dab the product in as opposed to rub it off, because rubbing it off will totally defeat the purpose, and just patting it really well. By the way, Tamasha was a really nice movie. I enjoyed it. Back in the day, I was a movie reviewer and I used to watch movies every Friday, but that's clearly not the case anymore. But yeah, I finally got a chance to watch the movie and I really enjoyed it. So if you like poetry, theater, and all of that, you'll love Tamasha. If not, don't even bother watching it. Coming back to the tutorial, I'm going to use the Lakme Absolute Mattreal Mousse in the shade Honey Almond or Almond Honey, I don't remember. And I'm going to mix it with the Soulflower Grapeseed Oil. Mixing your foundation with oil will give you that iridescent glow, which looks really nice, especially in winters. And I'm going to apply it on my skin with the Real Techniques Complexion Miracle Sponge. Now, this particular foundation is the same color as my skin, which is why it happens to be my favorite drugstore foundation, and it looks really nice on the skin, just flawless, just like Deepika in the movie. Now I'm going to use a cream blush. If you use a cream blush, be sure to use it before applying your powder, or else it'll apply blotchy and patchy. This is from MUA in the shade Blossom, and I'm going to use it in a, like, uplifted form, and I'm going to dab my sponge over it to take away the excess color and to blur any kind of demarcation between my foundation and my blush. Now, to make my eyes look wide-eyed like Deepika's, just beautiful and wide-eyed, I'm going to use the Dream Lumi Touch Concealer from Maybelline in the shade Honey, and I'm going to use it in the inner corners, just in the inner corners of my eye, so that they look nice and separated. And I'm going to blend it with my fingers in a smaller brush. You can just use your fingers. I'm just using a brush because I have it. It's not necessary. So yeah, just use it in the inner corners. Now I'm going to use the Nearly Naked powder from Revlon. This is my favorite drugstore powder, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques blush brush for this step, and I'm going to use it all across my face. And just make sure to use it really well on the eyelids, because we've used concealer over there, and the concealer will crease if you don't powder it. So be sure to powder it in circular motions so that it looks nice and well blended. Coming back to the brows, now Deepika has her statement brows on, very full, very beautiful, perfect. So at this point of time, I myself have fuller brows, which is why I'm going with the fashion brow from Maybelline, I believe in the shade brown, and I'm going to comb my brow lashes with a spoolie, and then go in with just the powder end, not the pencil end, because her brows are very fluffy and very natural, and I don't want to draw it with a pencil. However, if you have sparse brows with ball patches in between, you can definitely go in with the pencil end. Now I'm going to use Fiji. This one is from Elf. It's a blush and contour duo, and I'm going to use it in my socket line, just in socket line. We're not using any eyeshadows because we already remove any kind of pigmentation with the concealer and the powder. So just looking straight into the mirror, I'm going to just simply carve out my socket line, just a nice shadow and nothing else. Nothing too dramatic. We're not going with any shapes, just straight into the mirror, a matte brown shadow, and just carve out that socket line really well, because that's what Deepika has got going in the movie. Now I'm taking the brown. This is from MAC. It's a brown gel liner. You can use the brown iconic pencil. This is a little too expensive, but this is the only brown eyeliner which I had, so I'm using this. But it's a really nice product, by the way. And I'm going to use it to create the smallest and the most negligible flick ever. And with an angled brush, I'm going to brush it inwards. Initially, I was brushing it outwards, which elongated my wing a little bit more than my preference. So I went in with a Q-tip and cleaned it up, and then applied my sponge, the whatever remnants of the foundation was in the sponge, on the area which was where I removed the makeup. So yeah, and then the trick is to blend inwards and not outwards. If you blend inwards, your flick will not elongate more than you expect it to, and it's easier to manage it that way. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to use the Max Factor False Lash Effect Mascara in Natural, because this mascara looks really natural, and because lashes are really natural, and she's not wearing falsies or anything. This is really natural, black, and it gives a very nice effect. I'm just going to go through my top lashes and leave the bottom lashes bare. And if you make any mistakes, make sure to go in with a Q-tip and clean it off once the mascara dries. Now I'm going to use creamy cinnamon from Maybelline Cheeky Glow, and I'm just going it over the exact area where I used the MUA cream blush. This lip pencil is my favorite nude lip pencil, and this is Brick Rose from the Lakme 95 range, and I'm going to use it to cover my entire lips. And then I thought we could do with a little more color, which is why I used the Read My Lips lipstick from Faces Pro Ultime uh, Pro Ultime lipstick, which was like really nice, and I thought it gave me the right color which I like to achieve. And this is the finished look. I really like this look because it's so appropriate for winter mornings. It's fresh, it's glowy, it's dewy, and it's not packed and heavy and cakey makeup. So it's really simple. If you and yeah, this is the picture. These are the pictures taken every 2 to 3 hours to show you how the makeup wore throughout the entire day. If you like this tutorial, do not forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you soon with another tutorial. Bye.